Hi everyone, welcome to another episode with Tolu of Study with FM. So today we'll be talking about Pre-Cas interview tips. So are you planning on studying in the UK? Your Pre-Cas interview can either make or break you. So today I'll be giving you tips on how to pass your Pre-Cas interview confidently. So the first tip is you need to know your course inside out. You need to know what you applied for properly. Yes, you need to know your course name, your course modules. Your course modules are very important. They always ask that in Pre-Cas interviews for most schools, like 80% of the schools I have seen and students I have prepped, they ask them their course modules and to explain their course modules. So you need to know your course name, your course modules, why you chose your course, and how it links to your previous work experience or your previous course of study. If you can explain why you want the course or why you chose the course, that's a red flag. You need to know why you chose the course and why you want to study that course. So number 2 tip is you need to know your university and the location of your university. So you need to be ready to explain why you chose that university and the city it is in. Yes, then you can, when they ask you why you chose the university, you can make mention of the ranking, the tuition fee, the affordability, the living costs in that city, the transport links, the industry links, and all of that. You need to make findings of all this. You can also make mention of the teaching style, student support, and the facilities that the university has to offer. Yes, always remember this when they ask you why did you choose to study in this university and this city. Also, avoid saying my agent chose it. You can't say that in your Pre-Cas interview. That's not a reason. That's an automatic fail once you say that. You need to have reasons for yourself why you want to study this course. I mean, you are the one going to study the course, not your agent. Your agent might guide you, but it is your choice. So you have to give reasons why you want to study in that city and that university. Number 3 tip for your Pre-Cas interview is to be clear about your funding. They'll ask you how are you going to be funding your tuition fees and your living expenses. Your answers must be realistic, consistent, and believable. If your parents are supporting you, say it confidently. And if you have savings, explain how. You might need to provide your payment slip from work. Number 4 tip is understand the UK visa requirements. They want to know if you are a genuine student and not someone planning to come and overstay. So be clear about your future plans, what you plan to do after your studies, how the course fits into your career, and why the UK is important to your goals. So always remember this in your Pre-Cas interview. Always make mention of all of this. Number 5 tip is speak clearly and naturally. You don't need to speak so fast or have a British accent. I mean, you don't need to force that British accent because they know you're a Nigerian. So you just have to be clear, bold, and confident while speaking, and they will understand you. So they're just checking your communication skills, like how you can use your own words and not your grammar perfection. They're not after that. They're just after your communication skills. So make sure you communicate clearly during your Pre-Cas interview and let them understand what you are saying, not your British accent. Number 6 tip is avoid memorized answers. Yes. You can practice your answers beforehand, but don't sound like you are reading from a script. Be natural, be honest, be consistent. That's just what they want from you during your Pre-Cas interview. Another tip is to prepare your documents. Yes, always have your offer letter, your payment receipt, your passport, and your course details close by. You might not always need them, but they'll just help you stay confident just in case they ask about them. So you don't have to start looking for it. You need to stay prepared. Also, be prepared for common questions. You get questions like why this course, why this university, who is paying your studies, what do you do after your graduation? Questions like that. Like, have you prepared for your expenses, your living expenses, who's funding your studies, all of those kind of questions. You might also get bits of personal questions that doesn't have to do with the school. But in any question they ask you, please always remember to play it around your studies. Don't forget, please don't say things that like you're going to go to parties, don't say that. Always make sure you say things that have to do with your studies. Don't forget that. That is a very important tip that you need today. Always remember, the Pre-Cas interview is not to deny you. It's just to confirm that you are ready. Stay calm, be genuine, and you'll pass easily. I hope you found these tips helpful today. Bye.